It's all good, man. Yo, welcome back to another episode of 123 CABO, the Denver Broncos edition. It's your boy Zeke, aka Fat Boy Season. Man, I'm here with a very special guest, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
What up, y'all? My name is Albert Thompson. My name on Instagram, the real Albert _. Been a Broncos fan all my life. Let's get to it, man.
Yes, sir, man. The Denver Broncos, man. I don't know many fans at all. So when I had the opportunity to talk to a Broncos fan, I had to take advantage of it. So how did you become a Broncos fan?
Yeah, my dad been a Broncos fan all his life. When he was young, they used to bust TVs about the Broncos. When they lose, he used to bust the TV. My grandma used to whoop them there. Still used to bust TV the next Sunday. So that grew on to me, man. Seeing the Broncos play, I see how he act. I got the same passion about it. So I'm the same way.
Hey, man, if you ain't ready to break something about it, are you really a fan? You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? Big facts, man. Facts, bro. Facts. So the Broncos went 7-10 this past year. Middle of the pack in passing and running on the offensive side. Top 10 in pass defense and run defense. So the defense has been pretty good as it's been for a while now. What are some of your initial thoughts on you guys this season?
Man, to be honest, we need a damn quarterback, man. Somebody, I mean, a vet, or we get one out the draft. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that's gonna be an impact. Because on defense, we good. We, like you say, top 10 on both running and passing. And our running game is steady, you know what I'm saying? So we just need somebody to get the ball down the field, really, and I think we'll be a playoff team.
Absolutely, man. I agree with that. I do have one of the toughest divisions in the league with the Chiefs and the Chargers and the Raiders. 2 of the 3 made the playoffs, and the Chargers were a fringe playoff team. If they had the whole top thing, they would.
I just thought about it. That team didn't even make it.
Facts. So, like you said, the main thing is the quarterback, but y'all do have some pending free agents on your squad coming up. You let me know which of these guys that you really rock with. You got Kyle Fuller, Melvin Gordon, Bryce Callahan, Kareem Jackson, Teddy Two Gloves, Cam Fleming. Any of them boys that you would like to see back on the squad?
Man, all them boys can go except Kareem Jackson. Yeah, we really accept Kareem Jackson. I like who's the corner you said, the first guy?
Kyle Fuller.
Yeah, Kyle Fuller. He iffy, man. We got our cornerbacks really set. Our secondary really good. We bring back Kareem Jackson, we're gonna be right back where we were. And Melvin Gordon, he can leave. Javonte, you see the guy behind me, he can take. Yeah, he good.
Facts.
He
they need to go ahead and free that man and let him be the workhorse that he can be, like he was a few games down the stretch. I did see something about the Broncos saying that they were willing and open to bring Melvin Gordon back. But I feel like, man, all Melvin Gordon does is make me frustrated in fantasy football. Like he either taking away somebody's carries or he is just freaking not performing up to the standard that he should.
He inconsistent as hell, man.
So, man, I don't know. I just feel like hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? My shit tripping. Hold up. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, cool. My shit be tripping. All right. But yeah, the only thing that Melvin Gordon does is get on my nerves in fantasy football, bro. I promise. Exactly. But yeah, Javonte Williams got the ability to be one of the best backs in the league. Absolutely. So I guess outside of quarterback, what do you think of some other team needs, something that you guys may be missing?
You could never go wrong with more offensive linemen. I feel like our offensive line pretty like they decent, but if we get more of that, I'll never be mad at that. When I was younger, I was like, man, go get the running back, go get the receiver. You know? O-line now that I got older, like, man, without the O-line, your team really gonna be too much.
Go get them horses, dominate them trenches for sure.
Oh yeah, man.
Some of the I guess draft needs that have come up. Obviously, quarterback, edge rusher is something I guess with the absence of Von Miller and Chubb being
Hopefully,
capable but not staying healthy for a full year. Linebacker, another corner, because y'all do got 2 corners on the free agent market, and then they got an offensive tackle. How you feel about those? Starting with, I guess, edge rusher. You feel like y'all need another one? The pair beside, I guess, opposite of Nick, not Nick Chubb, Bradley Chubb.
I do the same thing. I feel like the edge rusher we got now, he's pretty decent. I think it's Cooper. He played pretty decent. It's 2 of them, so it's like we got 2 and 1, like to make up what Vaughn had. I feel like I wish we could get Vaughn back. It was talk that we get Vaughn back, but Vaughn won the Super Bowl. He a lawyer. I'm gonna stay with LA, man. He's so loyal. Yeah. I've been reading up. We supposed to be getting Devin Lloyd, linebacker. Yeah, he pretty good. I hope we do. That's like our weakest spot in the middle, because the linebackers get old, and I don't really like those guys.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's a good place to go. So drafting, y'all got the 9th pick in the draft. And some of those main targets that I've seen is George Karlaftis, the defensive end from Purdue, Jermaine Johnson, the defensive end from Florida State, who's kind of a hybrid stand-up outside linebacker, Devin Lloyd, as you mentioned, from Utah. And then I've also seen some places where y'all actually trade back to potentially pick up a few players. So I guess staying kind of there in the quarterback realm, who do you think y'all actually have a shot of getting realistically?
You saying overall or quarterback wise?
Quarterback wise.
I've been saying we might get Kenny Pickett. I hope so. And I what I've been seeing from the combine, I like Malik Willis, but I think we're gonna pass.
Yeah. I don't know who. It's like I don't know if it's because he went to a small school or what it is, but a lot of teams kind of seem iffy. But when it came to the combine, he probably had the best one as a quarterback. Yeah. Not only just athletically, but just being able to pass the ball down the field. So I guess outside of the draft, though, from like maybe a potential trade, is there a quarterback that you think that y'all could get?
I mean, Aaron Rodgers, offensive coordinator, so I mean that been stirring up the talk. But realistically, I feel like, really honestly, nobody really want to come to Denver. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm saying what I'm thinking. I'm guessing we're gonna get Kirk.
Say it again.
I feel like we're gonna go ahead and get Kirk Cousins. That's what I'm saying.
I like Kirk Cousins. I feel like Kirk Cousins underrated. I feel like because a lot of the times, because I think like his Monday Night Football or primetime game record's kind of trash, and then he gets the stigma of being a bad quarterback. But he has won a playoff game, and that's one of his knocks. He went into New Orleans and won one.
But
yeah, it's tough, man. But I think he's good, man. And then like y'all have a really good core of receivers. So.
Exactly. With Javonte Williams, so it don't really take much for us right now.
Exactly. Of course, there's the Aaron Rodgers talk, getting his offensive coordinator or quarterbacks coach, Nathaniel Hackett, but I did see like the price tag, or at least all of the potential trades, but nobody really knows. And they have it costing like maybe 2 or 3 first-round picks, and then like a Jerry Jeudy and somebody else. Would you think? Do you think that's too much for Aaron Rodgers, or you feel comfortable with that?
I mean, I feel like that's not too much for A-Rod, because what we got now, we can give away a couple pieces and still be top of the pack. Like with A-Rod, yeah, we can give up Jerry Jeudy and some picks, but the way that I've been watching the Broncos for years, we wouldn't do that. We'll preserve our picks, and we just get us a quarterback out the draft or a bottom tier quarterback and think we'll be all right, instead of being like the Rams and go all in. Like, you see what happens all in, you win Super Bowl. Forget them picks. You hear everybody saying, F them picks. Hey, that's how I wish my team.
F them picks.
Yeah, that's how I wish my team think. But we don't. We preserve our picks and go from the draft. And they'll take years before they even pay off. Instead of getting somebody like A-Rod right now, you get for 2 years.
Oh, yeah, I definitely appreciate the Rams going to get Jalen Ramsey, going to get Odell, going to get Von Miller, going to get whoever. I appreciate that type of mindset. But damn, I had another question. Damn, I lost it. I lost it. Anyway, but yeah, Aaron Rodgers would. Oh, I know what it was. When y'all got Peyton Manning, did y'all just sign him in free agency because he got let go by the Colts, or did you guys trade for him?
No, we signed him in free agency.
Gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, that kind of goes back to y'all being like, all right, we're not doing all this trading, all these assets, and then y'all draft pretty well. Like y'all a pretty good drafting team.
But not with quarterback, not at all with quarterback.
Paxton Lynch and Drew Lock and a couple of other guys wasn't really.
I don't know if we drafted Osweiler.
Yes, because I think y'all drafted him, sent him to Houston, and then he came back.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, y'all drafted him. Yeah. That
every quarterback.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a Browns fan. It ain't paid off for us either. We can draft anything but a quarterback too. So hey, I know how it feels. Yeah. So moving on to some free agents. Y'all got about $40 million in cap space, which is pretty solid. Considering it's probably like top 10ish in the league. So some potential targets. I know that they mentioned edge rushers. So you got some guys like a Chandler Jones, JPP, a Jadeveon Clowney. It kind of all depends on what your price point is going to be to pay at that outside linebacker spot. And then they also got a pretty decent amount of offensive tackles to fill in some of these spots. Teron Armstead's an all-pro from the Saints. Eric Fisher, former first overall pick. Cam Robinson, among others. I guess, is there any spot that you think you guys would spend some free agent money in?
We probably would spend our free agency money in tackles or the O-line, period. That's why I feel like we'd spend our money at. Like I said, the edge rushers we got, the Cooper and the other guy's name, but those guys are young. They came in with a lot of energy. We probably gonna be set. They average, so two averages together is a little bit above average. So
yeah,
especially with somebody Bradley Chubb on the other side, we'll be good.
Absolutely. How do you feel about the coach that you hired? I know people think it's more so because, hey, we might got a chance to get Aaron Rodgers. Did you like that hiring, or would you have liked to have gotten somebody else?
I like that hiring because, like I said, he came from A-Rod. Him and A-Rod come from each other. You see how A-Rod is a top MVP quarterback, two-time MVP quarterback. So if we don't get A-Rod and we bring in a quarterback like Kirk Cousins or Tannehill, he can get traded and come because Tannehill, they want Tannehill out of Tennessee. So we could get Tannehill. He'll turn that quarterback into what he's seen A-Rod been doing his whole career. Like, I can give you some tips on how to do this and how to do that. So I feel like he's a quarterback breeder. So I'm good with it.
Okay. All right. So let's play a quick game. You just gonna tell me which quarterback you rather have. So would you rather have? Yes. Okay, I'll go get him in a second. Okay. Let me see. Jimmy Garoppolo or let's go Jimmy G or Kirk Cousins.
I'll take Kirk. A little bit more. Yeah.
Okay, Kirk Cousins or Derek Carr.
Damn. Carr showed me something. That one little playoff game he got. I'll take Kirk.
Okay. Kirk Cousins or Russell Wilson?
Russell. I go with Russell. Russell Wilson.
Okay. Russell Wilson or A-Rod?
A-Rod.
Okay. Bring it back even further. Kirk Cousins or Malik Willis?
Give me Kirk.
Okay. So you rather win now with the talent and team that you guys got now.
Definitely. Instead of wasting those good receiver years, man, get them boys at least in the playoffs to experience. So if we don't make it far, they come back and know how to correct what they made in the last season from coming from the playoffs.
Okay, I rock with that. I'm not mad at that. But yeah, y'all, like I said, super talented team. Offensive weapons are there, wide receiver, tight end, backs. Defense is pretty good. How'd you feel about the rookie year for Pat Surtain?
I'm gonna be honest, man. He showed me better than what I thought. Cause coming from the last year's draft, I wanted Michael Parsons. Cause like I said, our linebacker core is trash. Yeah. But and then the way he balled out, I was like, damn, man, we should have took Michael Parsons. But Surtain showed me like he can be thrown out there and stick 1-2 receiver slot. You know what I'm saying? He showed me good this year.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess in hindsight, I think it was more so a look in the future, seeing how they got 2 corners up in free agency this year. So they wanted to go ahead and get a new one on the books and kind of take care of that. And then, I mean, he was like the number 1 corner in that draft class anyway. So you kind of a win-win situation there.
J.C. Horn, we'll say about that next year now.
J.C. Horn started off this year really good till he got hurt.
Yeah.
That actually was a pretty decent corner class. Newsom in Cleveland was good. Sante Samuel Jr. was playing good before he got hurt in LA. So that was a really good class. Kind of like this upcoming. Oh, go ahead.
I said, now I think about it, we got to deal with him next year. We need a quarterback. Man. That's going.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But I guess another question is, what do you think a realistic but perfect offseason? What would that look like? What moves would the Broncos make that are realistic, but you would say, hey man, we had the perfect offseason?
All right, when you say realistic, I took back A-Rod because nobody knows what A-Rod thinking. A-Rod, he different. But all right, so I go down a tier and say Russell Wilson. We get Russell Wilson and we let go of Melvin Gordon and maybe get a third down back, or you know what I'm saying? That'd be good with me. We get another offensive tackle and definitely get a linebacker out the draft or either out free agency. That's perfect. Perfect free agency for me.
Oh yeah, if y'all do that, man, y'all gonna be but y'all division is so tough that y'all gonna be fighting regardless.
Regardless, we get A-Rod, Russell, Kirk. We gotta see Pat Mahomes twice. We gotta see Jay Herbo twice. And we gotta see Derek Carr. He inconsistent, but he went to the playoffs. So.
Went to the playoffs, and he always there at the end of the year or end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I think realistically, I feel like if A-Rod leaves, I think y'all get him. But if he stays, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Maybe like a Jimmy Garoppolo.
I'll take that. Anybody that average or above average, you'll see a huge difference in our team.
Big fact. So I guess the last question is, what do you think your 2022 predictions? How many wins? Do you make the playoffs? Do you win a division?
What we go this year? 7-10?
7-10.
Okay. With no quarterback, we keep Drew Lock. I mean, that is happened. I know everybody in Broncos country want a quarterback, but we could keep Drew Lock and get rid of Teddy Bridgewater. I'm be hot, but we'll go 7-10 again, man. Honestly, and we'll lose some pieces because like those guys, they know they got talent. Those guys probably gonna get frustrated and somebody gonna leave or ain't gonna be good if we go 7-10 again. But I say we get Russell Wilson. He won't out of Seattle, so it's not like we'll go. I'll say 10-7. We can go 10-7 with Russell Wilson.
Do y'all make the playoffs?
Oh, that's a hard division. Yeah, with Russell Wilson, yeah, I'll take it. In our hard division, the Raiders won't be there, and the Chargers be right behind us. And we won't do nothing with Pat Mahomes in the regular season. So I say we'll come second in the AFC West and make the playoffs.
Okay. Okay. I think with Drew Lock, y'all will get about
Man.
I'm gonna say 6 wins.
Yeah, I about to say you can say 5-12 if you want to. I won't be mad at all.
I'm gonna say 6 wins. If I get Russell Wilson and just say you just give up picks, maybe even picks and maybe a receiver. But I don't need a receiver. So just say you give up picks. I could see 11. I could see 11 wins. Y'all probably don't win the division because just say Kansas City win with like 12 wins. But
Yeah.
I can see 11 wins with that defense, with those weapons with Russell Wilson.
What about A-Rod? Because that's not out of the picture. A-Rod, would you give him 12?
If you get A-Rod, it depends on what you give up. It depends on what you give up.
Yeah, I was to say we lose Judy and picks.
Judy and picks, you still should be fine.
Yeah.
You probably can fight for about 12. About 12 win. Just because I think about 12 wins sounds about 12-5. Now whether or not y'all win the division, I don't know. That'll be like a head-to-head thing. Who got the tiebreaker between y'all and Kansas City?
Man, with A-Rod, man, we'll beat the Raiders twice. We'll probably beat the Chiefs once, and we'll beat the Chargers once.
I agree with that. I agree with that for sure. I agree with that. So, okay, so we're saying basically no playoffs if you got Drew Lock, but if you get not anybody else, but if you get a quarterback, what if you get Jimmy Garoppolo? Do you make the playoffs?
In that tough division, no. We'll probably get Spencer draft or something if we just go get Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy Garoppolo did just make the playoffs in a tough division, though.
Yeah, you're right. I'm discrediting him. Our division is way tougher. Like we had 3 teams that almost went. They would have went to the playoffs, right? Both of them.
Yeah, if they tied, they would have made it.
We got the hard division in the league, man. We need a quarterback to play with those guys.
Thanks. Well, man, I appreciate this conversation, man. This has been another episode. It's your boy Zeke. You can catch me on IG at Fatboy Season, TikTok and Twitter, some variation of Fatboy Season, man. Let the people know where they can find you at.
Hey, you can find me on IG, the real Albert _ You can find me on Twitter, LaFlame _6. Y'all boys follow me, man.
Yes, sir, man. This has been another edition of 123 CABO, the Denver Broncos edition. I appreciate you, man. Javonte Williams, shout out to him, man. We out.
All right, appreciate you, man.